In the news this week, the public speak out against a bid to ban smacking in Wales, Humanists challenge Christian assemblies, and a street preacher receives a payout after he is unlawfully arrested. Hello. Official consultation results have confirmed the strong opposition to criminalising parental smacking in Wales. Hundreds of people and organisations gave their views to the Welsh Assembly's Children, Young People and Education Committee. 60% said they did not support a proposed bill to ban smacking. Among individual members of the public, the figure was closer to 70%. The ban would apply to people travelling into Wales, as well as Welsh residents. Campaign group Be Reasonable Wales, which is backed by the Christian Institute, said it was time for politicians to listen to the public. The results of the consultation yet again confirm that this proposed change to the law, which will criminalise ordinary parents, is deeply unpopular with the Welsh public. This should be a wake-up call for the government and Assembly members who are pursuing this legislation against the wishes of ordinary mums and dads across Wales. Parents backed by a humanist lobby group have been given permission to legally challenge daily acts of Christian worship in state schools. Lee and Lizanne Harris exercised their right to withdraw their children from school assemblies, but now want the primarily Christian content ended. They are supported by Humanists UK in a case that will be heard by the High Court later this year. The Christian Institute's Kieran Kelly said the lobbyists are being inconsistent.
It's parents who are responsible for their own children's care, and it's right that they should be allowed to opt out of certain limited elements of school life. That includes religious education and sex education, where the freedom to withdraw is well established. Now, Humanists UK claims it wants to remove Christian content from assemblies so as not to exclude anyone. But at the same time, it campaigns for mandatory LGBT content in sex education lessons with no right of withdrawal, and that's going to leave many feeling excluded. So the position is inconsistent, to say the least.
Health experts have launched an investigation into the use of hormone blockers on young children. The Royal College of Paediatrics and Child Health has commissioned its Ethics and Law Committee to look into the rapid increase in hormone blockers being given to under 16-year-olds. Puberty blockers are often advertised by transgender lobby groups such as Mermaids as a sort of pause button for children considering changing their sex. But doctors have repeatedly said their long-term safety is unknown. Carl Hennigan, director of the Centre of Evidence-Based Medicine at the University of Oxford, has said there is a paucity of evidence for using the drugs in cases of apparent gender confusion. And finally, a street preacher detained by the Metropolitan Police has been awarded £2,500 for his wrongful arrest. Olawole Ilisanmi was preaching outside Southgate Tube Station in North London when he was arrested after being falsely accused of committing a hate crime. Mr. Ilisanmi was escorted to a police car and his Bible taken away from him. He was then driven several miles away before being de-arrested. Supported by the Christian Legal Centre, Mr. Ilisanmi has now been awarded £2,500 for the arrest, as well as his humiliating and distressing treatment. A Metropolitan Police spokesman said, "The Met respects and upholds the rights of all individuals to practice freedom of speech, and this includes street preachers of all religions and backgrounds." Before we go, if you or any Christian you know experiences difficulty because of a stand on any issue of biblical concern, please contact the Christian Institute. We may be able to help you. Well, that's all for this week. For regular updates and more information on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.